Hey, good afternoon, Team LeafFilter. Thanks for joining me today. Hey, I want to welcome everybody to Solar Eclipse Monday. I know we had a couple people go outside for 30 seconds and take a look at the moon, get in front of the sun. We're eclipsing the competition. We're eclipsing all the records that we had in the books. Last week was by far our best week ever. $5.7 million. That's $500,000 more than we've ever done before. Kicking things off were our amazing event marketing team. 7,147 leads at the events this past weekend. Houston and Oklahoma City for the month are already at their issued lead targets in event marketing. Our top performance last week, Minnesota, 431. Raw appointments, Rochester, 408. And Milwaukee, 374. Our digital marketing team, I call them the giraffe team because their goal is once they do $500,000 in business, Matt Collick's going to buy him a giraffe. We're not going to ride it. We're not going to eat it. We're not going to make it do all kinds of crazy tricks, but he is going to buy a giraffe. Last week, most issued leads ever, 1,380 issued leads, did $2,194,000 in digital web business last week, which is outstanding. Call center, unbelievable. 4,000 appointments last week. 4,000 issued leads out of the call center last week. We end up with 1,432 more issued leads last week than a year ago in the same week. And the most impressive thing that I found was we had a 15.6% one-leg percentage. That's actually 4% down from the beginning of the year, and I know they're really putting effort for that. So I want to thank everybody in the call center. I know that one of our shining stars, Barb Witt, is dealing with some tragic things right now. We're praying for her, and I know our hearts are with her right now. But outstanding job out of the call center. Our production team, our working men out there, making it happen this past week. We had 20 offices install over $100,000 in business. We end up with $4.6 million in business as a team collected for the entire week. Top performers, Minnesota, $312,000. Minnesota's now at $750,000 collected business for the month. Rochester, $232,000, and Milwaukee, $223,000. Chicago over $200,000. Charlotte over $200,000, Maryland $177,000, and our good friends in Grand Rapids $176,000 in business. So great work out of you guys. And then sales. Remember, coffee's for closers. ABC, always be closing. AIDA, attention, interest, decision, action. I have your attention. Let's get some action going. Outstanding week. $5.7 million in business. 85 demo, 52% close, 1438 volume per issue lead. Leading things off, Minnesota, $371,000 in business last week. They had 99 sales. And $371,000, $1.1 million in business so far this month in sales out of Minnesota. Milwaukee, $289,000. Rochester, $275,000. Chicago, Charlotte, and Maryland, all over $200,000. We have 30 offices now over $100,000 last week in business, which is outstanding. More importantly, we set our targets out. We talk about green and red. We're right now $2.1 million above pace for the month, and we're tracking right now to be at $21.8 million is our pace right now for the month. Outstanding. Our friends to the north, True North Strong and Free Canada. Toronto last week did $195,000 in business. London, $154,000 in business. So we are really kicking butt in Canada. I know we typically don't talk about other people in the leaf filter departments, but I wanted to give a big shout out and thank you and a congratulations to all the guys and girls that work in our service department. I know you're putting in a lot of hours. I know Emily and the rest of the teams come in early. They even come in on Saturday right now just to make sure that we have unbelievable customer service. So I thank you for that. Those bean counters, all those smart people in accounting, Want to thank you for all the smartness that you have in throwing numbers together. I know that our administrative assistants and all administrators up front do an incredible job. So I want to just thank all of you for that. I appreciate all the efforts that you're putting forth. Be safe with the solar eclipse. Hopefully nobody's blind. And let's have a great week. Thank you.